Steve, we've got what, the ZZ Plant?
The Easy ZZ Plant.
The Easy ZZ Plant. And you said this thing is just tougher than tough, right?
It is a very, very great performer in low light situations, and it's tough.
You said this is from Africa?
It is native to Africa. It's found grown in the understory of the big trees in Africa, and that's why it can handle the low light conditions.
And you said watering, it's really great about that as well. You could leave it for a good long time. Not that you're recommending that.
No, I'm not recommending that. You want to keep it a dry soil profile. This plant could be watered easily once a month and forget about it. I have 2 of them at home. They do great. I ignore them. 6 weeks later, they're fine. I probe, make sure that it's dried down, and when it's dried down, I give them a shot of water.
And it's got this natural kind of sheen to the leaf. And this is sort of a natural. This isn't leaf shine.
No leaf shine on this at all. Of course, we go ahead and we clean the plant, and you know, any residue from the nursery, and we clean off of it. But this is the natural look of this plant.
Now, if somebody came in and they say they break a piece of the plant off, would you take the stem right there, or would you take it down further?
No, for pruning this guy, what you want to do is, it would look really odd if you cut it here at this node. So what you'd want to do is take it down to the base and prune it right there.
Sure. But I saw a guy one time at one place where the guy broke off a piece because they were trying to root it. And I thought, nah, they shouldn't do that. But you know how people go by and go, oh, what a beautiful plant, I'll take some of that and try to start something.
No, I don't recommend that. Just take the whole thing off. It won't fail enough where you have enough leaves you take out where it would thin out too much. It would stay looking like this.
Now, what kind of soil profile would you want on something like this?
Well, these are grown in some organic manner, some sand for drainage, but this is standard soil mix we use here in Florida for propagating the plant.
But that would be good probably pretty much across the country, right?
Yeah. It doesn't. We package this up carefully and send it all over the country, and once it gets inside someone's home, it doesn't care where it is.
So if I receive this plant from you, I can take it out of the container and it's ready to roll.
It's ready to roll. We'll, when you get it out of the box, you want to check the soil with your soil sleuth that you've purchased from us. And this is moist, so I would not give this any water.
I like your soil sleuth. Now they can get that as an option from you guys?
It's an optional piece of equipment that we highly recommend.
Well, it makes sense, because then you get a little profile of that soil and you can see it in a hurry, because people are always saying, you know, do I dip my finger in the soil and how far down to the main knuckle, and then they come back with a dirty
we want to
finger.
know what the roots are getting in soil moisture several inches down, and this does the trick. And I can feel that it's moist enough to last several more weeks for the ZZ Plant.
So this is the Easy ZZ, and you can grow it low light. You could put it in fairly good light too, I would imagine.
Yeah, it would perform in highlight situations as well. Relatively no pest problems. Actually, I can't name a single pest that affects this plant. No disease issues. It just gets a little dirty occasionally, and you want to simply wipe the leaves down, and should be a high performer for several years for you.
So show me how you would use the, if you wanted to wipe off some dust that might get on here, and let's say that occurs after 6 months or so, we want this plant to keep this beautiful
So
look.
I've got a solution, light soap in water,
All
very
right.
simple, don't need anything else. So if it gets dusty, it becomes dusty, you want to put your hand behind the leaf and then brush back on these leaves.
Just gently.
Just gently. You don't want to push any of the leaves off. So it's, if you go from side to side, that's probably the best way to go on the ZZ Plant.
So it's easy ZZ, and it's easy to take care of.
Easy to take care of.
Beautiful plant.